be honest with yourself. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt really productive? So you've made a big to-do list and then you're like, yeah, I'm going to tick off everything. I'm so excited. I'm going to smash this list. And then you don't, right? Maybe you work through a few items, but you don't get through the whole thing. Or maybe you are the person that makes a New Year's resolution. And then a few weeks later, you've forgotten what that resolution even is, right? Some of us will even do things like, I want to get healthier, so I'm going to start a workout routine. And we actually even follow through with that new routine for a couple of weeks. And we're feeling awesome. We're feeling the benefits of it. And then still, we let it slide. We drop it off. And we become really hard on ourselves, don't we? Because we're like, oh my gosh, we cannot stick to anything. What is the problem? I had a plan. I was implementing the plan. And in every case, I just let it dwindle, right? We start to feel like we are really lazy, like we can't accomplish these things that we want to accomplish. And in some ways, we're absolutely right. We're never going to accomplish this big goal that we have or whatever our end game is if we keep behaving like this. But what if it was not because we're lazy, but because we've become out of tune with our own cycle? Now, as women, of course, we've got a menstrual cycle. There are 4 phases of that cycle. The moon also has 4 phases. It's true. And furthermore, the moon and our menstrual cycles, their phases align. Now, if in one of these phases you are really productive, you are at your peak and you are smashing it, well, then that makes sense that that's the time of the month that you are going to make the plan. You're going to decide that you're going to do this new workout routine, or you're going to decide that you're going to make this huge to-do list, or whatever it is. But then right after that, your productivity starts to dwindle. You start to go inwards, right? You don't want to be doing all of this hustle, bustle, hustle, bustle, hustle, bustle. But even more importantly, the types of food that you want, that you start craving, changes. The type of exercise that you are doing changes. So if you've decided that you're going to start a new workout routine that is, say, running, well, running is a pretty consistent thing. There's nothing really different about running. Maybe you could run a little faster or a little slower, but you're still running. There are times in the month when your system is just not going to want to run. It's going to want to do yoga and gentle stretching and Pilates, weight training, other types of exercise. The problem isn't that you want a new exercise routine. The problem is you're out of sync with your own cycle to understand that the same exercise every single week, week in and week out, is not going to work. And same thing with your diet, and same thing with your mood, same thing with your activity levels. All of it changes week by week with the new phases of both the moon and your cycle. Food for thought.